star tonight, shining bright, no end in sight, dancing through the vast unknown, in this space we call our own.
Welcome. The lovers have some decisions to make. And this is connected to expanding with the solar plexus, the central sun, and our connection to the Five of Wands. This is expanding with the Father, the element of fire, action, force. And in order to materialize anything here with creation is we need force. That's how the last step in the equation, we need to apply force in order to build. And this is connected to a rebirth, transformation, reweaving, and reactivating through new patterns. With the fruit of life, and that's our connection to the feminine, the matter, spheres of knowledge, expanding with the masculine, Metatron's cube, the all and the Akashic records. Now this is the thing. When we expand with the fruit of life, that is the feminine, the void, searching within the dark, searching within the unknown. This is connected to God. It's unknown. It's not known yet. Remember, the devil is in the details. God is the unknown. And we're moving forward and evolving the human race in order to understand that we're not fearing the unknown, that we're allowing God in because we've gone back home to our rightful mother and father, Mother Earth and Father Sky. And through this, we find the connection to our inner child and ourself, and going home to God and trusting creation again. It's just like when you're a little kid and you're playing with God. We're doing the same thing again. We're relearning how to be us again, how to truly co-create here. This is connected to children. This has to do with justice. Look, a truth has been set free. But this is a divine truth. There's purpose to this truth. It's been put out within the open in order to make a decision. Because remember, this decision is in love. And this decision is also connected to children. Now, it's also with the activation of truth from within. It has to do with looking at data. We're now in the time of looking at this data, and we've already collected data from the past. We're using the data from the past and the data from right now, and it's us because we're all doing this as one, as a collective. We're coming together. We may have different stories right now, different circumstances, but we're coming together as a collective to face different things. And this has to do with the connection to youth and to your youth, your inner child, and wanting to do better for life, and healing with children here. Like, there's a healing with children, the energy of youth, and it is connected to winter sports. There is a connection right now to winter sports. And hope. It's about being blessed and seeing your blessing, seeing your blessings, and know that you've charted your course. Follow your star. And knowing that it's connected to the Two of Cups. This is the thing. The feminine is looking within the cup. Something is being seen here within the Ace of Cups. And it has to do with what is happening within the sky and the shaman of the stars. And this parade of planets and Mercury joining in.
Venus,
Saturn,
Neptune,
Jupiter,
Uranus,
Mars, and Mercury.
Just going to get some tarot. This has to do with an ending with the element of air. Confirmation right there from the universe. Thank you. The Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. With the Four of Pentacles. So this is holding on and letting go at the same time. This is going from old to new, dark to light, and studying it. This has to do with studying manifestation. Studying patterns of how to materialize and build things through the earth. That's what's being activated here. And then here is the materialization of it with the Four of Wands. And that is building with the elements. So we're going from the Five of Wands to the Four of Wands. And we know that there was an activation with the Seven of Cups. And it was part of it because we're creating with fantasy. We're whole here. And seeing through this illusion of fantasy, reality was activated. A truth was activated in order to make a decision in love. And our connection to what is being materialized with the fruit of life. Spheres of knowledge. Authority, the 10th house, and that's our connection to the 10 of Cups. And midheaven. With opposition, look at that. So look, this is healing from the conflict. Why the decision needs to be made. Like, it's like healing from the conflict is part of, this confrontation is part of the healing. The fight is part of the healing. The confrontation is part of the healing. But there is a move towards healing with action. But this action was carefully weighed out data of the truth that was put forward by the divine. And it is a blessing. And it's connected to manifestation, and a manifestation with the 10 of Cups. Through what? An investigation. With Scorpio here. With perception. It has to do with perception. And the feminine here. The true self. With passion. And this is creating something. This is where the masculine and feminine have created something. It's birthed. It's materialized through the fruit of life and expanding it with Metatron's cube. And it's connected to Pisces season and sensitize. And the coming together of the opposites in order to create the whole picture. And the whole picture has been needed here. That's what this is about. This is about the whole picture. The 10th house and the 10 of Cups is connected to where we're at right now. We're at the pinnacle. So you're halfway. This is the halfway point. You're halfway because you're exactly where you're supposed to be right now. and find the silver lining in your situation. And it's order to see now where to go and what beliefs are yours and what are not. And if the path you're on is your own or if it's not. The midheaven contains clues about how your family trained you to be visible in the world, your relationship to other people's authority, and how you step into your own personal authority. So look at that. We have a connection to investigation here with Scorpio and clues, studying the data, and how our family shown us to be seen and materialize our own self within the world. It's the highest point in the chart where the sun would be at midday. This most public visible point of the chart acts like a flagpole on top of your personal castle. Action. Inventory your professional reputation and ask what you can do to strengthen it. Update your website. Look at your definition of success and make sure it's your own and is not one you have inherited from your family or mentors. Think about the training you've received, these authorities, and notice where it still serves you and where you need to release their perceptions and step into something bigger. You may need to go back to hidden dreams or reawaken an ambition that may not make sense to anybody else. Because this is your authentic self and your purpose, your path. If you choose not to seek your sense of accomplishment as reflected in the outside world, your midheaven can speak of a quieter sense of personal authority. This is your life. Define the mountaintop for yourself. Take a next step in that direction. So, of course, there's a challenge here. Traditions, other people's expectations, or your family history may be complementary to your idea of your own potential, or they may have to be hurdles to overcome as you find your true path. Yes, yes, yes. Gift. Underneath all worldly sense of ambition is a soul's longing to live out its potential. Listen to the call, and our soul wants this. Your soul wants this. Your soul wants this. You know this. Okay, where are we going? Okay. The Nine of Swords. This is facing fear. This is facing all the fears of all the data that's been collected. But it's part of the process. This is part of the process of the shift in the perception. And going from the Five of Wands to the Four of Wands. And it's this activation of sensitize here with Pisces. But remember, you're being blessed. Look for the silver lining. You're being blessed, and have faith and trust in God. Especially when you're stuck in chaos. Trust in God. Give it to God. Let go and be the best person you can be. Let go and be who you know you need to be. This is about leading by example. This is about leading with your heart. This is about that pierce through your heart. And your heart just comes through it. It must speak out to the universe. This is part of what you came here to create. It's part of you. There it is. There's the investigation here with death. Oh, it's transformation time. And facing being upset about this. There's a facing being upset about the investigation of the truth and the data that has been collected, but it's part of the path. It's part of the process. It's part of your purpose here, and it's part of this decision you're making in love to get you to where you're going. But it's part of your blessing in being whole here and what you came here to materialize and create in love. And it's seeing the big picture. Even though right now it feels like you're seeing the small picture, it has to do with seeing the big picture. Now we have the Queen of Swords. Aquarius. Authenticity. There's an activation here that Spirit speaks. Spirit speaks. What does Spirit say? Spirit has something to say here. Spirit has something to say. It's connected to hope. Look, this is connected to hope and the star and what Spirit has to say. Don't give up. Don't give up. This is trusting in everything working out in the chaos. This is truly trusting God. This is truly having faith while you do your work. While you do your work to go over the data with the truth and make the best choice. And this choice is with love. And this choice is connected to your purpose and your authenticity. It pierces your heart. It just must come through and be played out. It's part of what you came here to materialize and build. But this is connected right now to the 10 of Cups. It will be expanded with the 10 of Pentacles. Ascendant, entrance, look. The ascendant is how we interact with the world. And that's changing. And this is where we're going to start off next time we meet up. Until then, you know I'm sending it to you. Those good healing vibes. Much love. Take care. And I'll see you then.